How's it going, guys? So I just finished watching what I can only describe as one of the best games I have seen and probably will see this season in Real Madrid versus Inter Milan. While neither of these teams have the powerhouse squads that they used to have, there's no doubt that it's still a fixture that draws your attention. In the past couple of weeks, I've watched matches like the 0-0 draw between Man United and Chelsea, as well as the 1-0 victory for Arsenal over Man United. They're very tactical games about controlling certain areas of the pitch and nullifying opposition threats, and this game was just absolutely nothing like those games. This was just an out-and-out game of football, and as a fan of football, that's what I want to see. Normally on Champions League nights, particularly the nights where Chelsea aren't playing, I just pick another Premier League team to watch since they're the teams I'm most familiar with. But when looking at the fixture list and seeing that there was Liverpool against Atalanta and Olympiacos versus Man City, I had pretty much no doubt in my mind that Real Madrid into Milan was the game I wanted to watch. About 20 minutes into the game, a couple of my friends were messaging me saying, "You're watching the wrong game, it's the only one without a goal." And I said, no, I'm definitely watching the right game. This one could have been 2-2 in the first 10 minutes. Unfortunately for Inter Milan, when that first goal did come, it came as a result of a defensive error. A back pass that never found its way to Handanovic, instead being intercepted by Karim Benzema, who had the very easy job of putting the ball in the back of the net. And things looked even worse for them just a few minutes later when Sergio Ramos was pretty much left completely unmarked at a corner to head home. At 2-0 up, Real Madrid looked like they were on easy street. Even for a team like Inter, being away to the Madrid team, 2-0 down, not an enviable position. But Inter were not about to roll over. Instead, just 2 minutes after that Ramos goal, they went up and scored one of their own. A beautiful assist from Nico Barella, if you haven't seen it, with the back heel. And they finally had the goal that the play deserved, going in at half-time at 2-1 down. Now, midway through the second half, Zinedine Zidane decided to start making substitutions, taking off Eden Hazard and Marco Asensio to bring on Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr., two very attacking substitutes, showing that he wasn't done with 2-1. Unfortunately, this seemed to backfire a little bit. Just a few minutes later, Sergio Ramos was caught upfield, the Real Madrid defence was left at 6s and 7s, and Ivan Perisic capitalised to equalise. But with 20 minutes or so still on the clock, I just knew that this game wasn't over, and sure enough, the two players that I just mentioned, Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, combined to score a lovely goal about 10 minutes left to put Real Madrid 3-2 up, which it finished. Before this match, Arturo Vidal for Inter Milan was saying in an interview that he was going to play in this game as if he was still a Barcelona player. He was going to bring that level of intensity to it, and sure enough, he was the first player of 7 to get a yellow card, so he wasn't lying. Both of these teams have recently played in their local derbies, and this match felt like one of those games. It had that level of intensity and that desire to win, and to win by playing good football, and that's just what everyone wants to see. I mean, I'm fairly confident that Jose Mourinho won't have watched this game and think to himself, you know what, when we play Man City in a couple of weeks, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw the kitchen sink at them. But still, it was refreshing to see two managers say, okay, I'm fielding the best 11 I can against the best 11 you can. May the best man win. Anyway, guys, all I'll say is, for me, this one's going to live in the memory for quite a while. Did you enjoy the match as much as I did? Did you watch the match, or did you maybe watch one of the Premier League teams? Comment below, like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more footy chats, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video.